anyone seen any animals recently on their way around? What did you see? You saw a dog. Wow. Anyone else see any other animals?
I saw 2 black bears across the road.
You saw 2 black bears? Did all these guys see them?
No, they didn't see it.
You did. Just you. What else? You saw some squirrels. Anything else?
Yeah, let me in here.
Oh, you saw a chipmunk just right out here? That's so cool. This show is called One World, and it's a celebration of our world, the people part of our world. We are animals too, and the animal part of our world. You want to see if my friend, the shy little mouse, will come out? You might. Yeah, you want to raise your hand if you want to see if my friend, the shy little mouse, come out. She's really cute, and she lives in here. And if you want to visit her, by the way, this is a story along and a sing along a little bit. We'll do a little bit of singing, a little bit of story along, and some stories you just listened to too. If we want to visit my friend the shy little mouse, we have to start where we live. In a house. See the house? Here's the walls, and here's the floor, and that's the what? Right. And pick up your hands, everyone. This is a story. Adults, don't worry. If you think you're being a fool, just look at me. Let's go walking. Fast. Stop. Can't you see? Can't you see? You almost ran into the river. Can't you see that? Oh no, the mouse is on the other side of the river. How are we going to get there? Who has an idea? What? A bridge. Good idea, but the bridge is a long way away. How do you think? What? Oh, good idea. A boat. I have a boat. Right here. Here's my boat. Here's the sail. What kind of a boat is it? Sailboat, yeah. Okay, let's go sail across the river so we can find my friend the mouse. Come on. Come on. Okay. I know it's a sailboat. What does it need? Where are we? Indoors. Where are we going to get wind from? Oh, good idea. Give it a blow back there. Up here. Everybody. Keep going. Stop. Okay, we made it. Now we can put down the sail. We're getting close. If we tiptoe really close, you can see the mouse's hole. Who thinks there's going to be a mouse down there? One person. Who thinks, no way, there's no mouse down there? Who thinks that guy's crazy? Don't raise your hand. Okay, let's go into the hole, and we'll see if the mouse is there. I love this. One day I came home and my kids were staring at TV, and I wondered what I would do instead of watching boring old TV. And I remembered I had been to the library and I had borrowed a book called Complete Origami. What's origami? What?
It's like putting paper together and it's like paper.
Yeah, folding paper together, right, into cool things. But I took the book and I flipped through to see what I could learn instead of watching boring old TV. And here's what I found. I found directions for how to make not just a mouse, but a shy little mouse. If you look very closely, you can see the mouse. See it? There's the face, and it has 2 what on the side of its head? Ears, and what's this? Right, and here's what I really love about this. Corey, you want to help me? This is my friend Corey. Come on up. You can stand here, Corey. Corey and I worked in Corey's classroom in her elementary school in Northfield last year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before. So I'm glad she noticed I was coming and came in. This is my friend, the shy little mouse. Shy little mouse. This is Corey. I know her, she's nice, so don't be scared like you usually are. She's usually scared and she runs away, but this time you're not going to run away. Corey, can you be very gentle? She says she'll be gentle, so I'm going to let her pet you. Don't run away. Go ahead. Let's give her a whoop. I said, don't run away. Oh, stop it. Whoa, give her a little, stop. Would you, stop it. Stop running away. What? Whoa, stop it. Oh, wait. Oh, Corey, she says she's feeling really shy and she wonders if you could tell her something that would make her feel better. She said you're really pretty. She knows you're from nature and you're really pretty. Okay, so don't run away. Go ahead. I hope she does. Whoa, whoa. What? What? Whoa, would you cut that out? Stop it. Wait. Oh, she said she liked when you said you're pretty, but could you tell her something like that wouldn't hurt you, or I'll be gentle or something like that? Oh, you're gonna be gentle. She gave Corey a little kiss. Corey, you can go sit down. Give Corey a big hand, everybody. What's it called? Yeah, and it sounds like this. I love this sound. Sounds better if you're clapping along. Sound. I love the world we live in. I mean, I can play you another. You want to hear another one from a different country? This one came from the country of Ireland. Who else eat Chinese food? Anyone? Who else eat like Mexican food, like burritos and tacos and corn chips? Who else eat Italian food, like pizza and spaghetti and lasagna and stuff like that? Yeah. Is anyone like me? Anyone like me? I'm like this. I got to get some musical instruments out as I'm talking to you. Oh yeah, this one. Because this is a song. Let me see. Anyone here love to try food you've never tasted before? I'm like that. I love to try food I've never tasted before. And I was in a big city. Maybe you've heard of it back there. Maybe you've even been there, some of you. Who's ever been to the city of Boston? Or who's heard of it? I was in Boston, right? And I asked around for a restaurant that had food that I'd never tasted before. And I found out that there was a restaurant in Cambridge, a city that's right next to Boston, that served food from the country of Ethiopia. How many have ever eaten Ethiopian food here? Here were the main ingredients: yams, or sweet potatoes, onions, and beef. Now, who thinks that would be delicious? Does anyone think that would be delicious? So there I am. I order the food. The waitress goes in the kitchen. I'm really hungry. 10 minutes later, she comes out with a plate heaped high with the most delicious smelling food. But those who eat Ethiopian food, do you know what the but is?
No fork.
No what?
No fork.
There was no fork, or spoon, or knife, or even chopsticks on the table. And I'm looking at the food and I'm thinking to myself like this: no way. She doesn't want me to eat this food with my hands and my fingers. I didn't want to eat it with my hands and fingers. It was kind of mushy food, you know what I mean? Like mashed potatoes. I mean, can you imagine eating mashed potatoes with your hands? And I was about to turn to her and say to her, would you please bring me some silverware, when she walked back into the kitchen. And I think I was feeling shy like that little mouse, because you could tell she just recently had immigrated to our country, the United States of America, and she didn't know how to speak much of this language. What's this language called? Do you know what this is called? No? Do you know what this is called? English, right? English. Guess what? So she went to the kitchen and I thought, oh, she'll get me some silverware. And she came back out 10 seconds later, and instead of silverware, she had a great big plate. You're shaking your head because you know this experience. And on that plate was a whole stack of pancakes. But instead of the pancakes being this big around, look how big around they were. That big. Instead of them being thick, they were very thin. And I found out that day that people in Ethiopia, most of the time when they eat their food, they use a special pancake called injera. That's a stack of pancakes called injera, or one called injera. And they rip off a piece of the big pancake and they scoop up the food in the pancake. They eat it. It was so delicious. Oh, I was supposed to be getting out some instruments as I talked to you. It was so delicious. My instruments? Musical instruments? I guess so. Anyway, I was walking down the street after eating that delicious meal, thinking to myself this: boy, are we lucky to live in a diverse country where people move from all over the world. Yeah. And when they came here, they didn't just come, they came with their stories and their songs and their music and their costumes and their customs and their food. And you and me, we get to enjoy it all. And then I had an idea. Musical instrument, yeah. What would happen if I put together a song that had some musical instruments or ways of playing musical instruments from around the world? Would you like to see what came out? Answer in sign language. I need it from everyone. Just say like this. Tell me. Yeah, I like to hear that. Okay. Here goes. I'll show you 6 different musical traditions or ways of playing musical instruments, all in 2 minutes. It moves fast. I put them together into a song called Boatman. Here you go. You sure you're ready?
Ready.
Are you ready? Okay. You're positive you're ready? Because if you're not ready, the song's going to be over before I start. Here goes.
Oh.
Hey, who did this to my violin bow? Yeah, I did. Because I was in New York City one day, the big city, and I was walking down the street, and there was a man playing the violin on the corner of the street, and he was playing in a way I never saw before, even though my dad was a violin teacher. And I waited till he was done, and I tossed a little money. He was earning money by playing on this violin on the street. I tossed a little money in his violin case, and I said to him, hey, what were you doing? I never saw that before. And you know what he said? He said he grew up in a part of the world called Yugoslavia. And he said in his town and his village and the ones around it, they would sometimes, any violin players here? They would sometimes tune their violin in a different way. Take the screw out of the bottom of the violin, take it apart like this, and wrap it around the violin. That lets you play all these strings at once. Count them. How many? 4. Normally there are 2. So here you go. Boatman's the song. 6 traditions. 2 minutes. Sing boatman, do most any old thing. Boatman, dance, boatman, sing boatman, do most any old thing. Dance, boatman, dance, sing boatman, sing. Dance, boatman, dance, boatman, do most any old thing. Boatman, do most any old thing. Boatman, dance, boatman, sing boatman, do most any old thing. Boatman, dance, boatman, sing boatman, do most any old thing. And just so you see, I'll show you a couple of the things I did, not all of them, it would take too long. But maybe you notice when I was playing the guitar, I did something with my right hand that I learned from the Spanish people. See, one time I was in the country Spain, I was 15 years old, just 5 years ago, and there was a lady dancing. Have you ever seen this? She had these clicker things in her hands. Have you seen this? Called castanets. And she had something on her shoes, I don't know. She was dancing like this. I really don't know how to do this, but it looked and sounded like this. And there was a man playing the guitar. And I loved the way the music sounded. But I didn't have the time or the guts to go backstage and ask him how to play the guitar like that. But I did come home to the United States of America, and I did go to a really cool place. You know where I went? I went to the library in my town, and I got out a book that taught me how to play flamenco guitar. That's what it was called. Here, you can take your hand like this. See if you can do this. Yeah, that's it. See if you can just make your pinky come out. Your ring finger. Your middle finger. And your pointer finger. And put them back in and see if you can make it go a little faster like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do that. You can play some flamenco music. Who noticed me doing that during the roll dance? Yeah, here you go. I'll play a little real flamenco, just a little tiny bit. Malagueña. And when my hand goes like this, raise your hand, see if you see it. Isn't that great music? With the critters. We're on to critters, right? I love the world. In here is a critter, and here's a critter. This was a gift from my son. He's 28 years old. He's this tall. He lives in Los Angeles, California. He's an interior designer. He makes the insides of buildings beautiful. And you want to see what he gave you for Father's Day? You better say yes. Because if you don't say yes, I'm in trouble. He gave me this critter. Yeah. Have you ever, who has never seen a wooden musical frog before? Never. Everyone here seen one? Your dad has never seen one. Everyone else has seen one. Here, listen to how this sounds. Well, that. Miss Edwards had one, yeah. She did, I know Miss Edwards. Would you come up? Would you play this? Actually, would you come up? Would one of you come up? Would you come up? No? No? You can say no. Would one of you come up? Would you come up? No? How about anyone? How about Dad? Caleb? How about Mark? Dad? Mark, this is my friend Mark. He lives in my neighborhood next. Come, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, you can come up too. Yeah. So, get this. I love how life gives you stories. Here's my story. A few months passed, and You want to see what I got in the mail from my brother as a holiday gift? You want to see this? And at first I was like, I have a frog. I love that he thought of me. I love that. Raise your hand if you know how lucky you are to have people who love you in your life. Right? We are so lucky, right? To have people who love us. And my brother sent me this, and I stuck it on a shelf because I already had a frog. I didn't know what to do with it. Then one day I had a friend like, what's your name? Judah over, and Judah was playing that one. Go ahead, Judah. And I wonder what would happen if you played this one with that. Would you take this one, just 2 fingers, and yeah, that's good. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Different speeds through you at different times. Don't worry too much about it. When I heard the 2 frogs, you guys are pros, so we practiced, right?
We got a lot of frogs.
Yeah, okay, you can stop. When I heard the 2 together, I got really excited. I was like, I need more frogs. So I went to a place that the adults here have been, but the kids probably have not. Maybe you've been there one time when you're 14, you're a teenager, right? Yeah. I went to a place, you know where I went? A to Z, that's a good guess. No, I went to eBay. And here's what I found. I found this. Listen to this one. Would you take this one, play it from the way back to the way front and down that speed. Okay, you can stop. Keep going. Okay, stop. Yeah, that's good. And now, here's my favorite part of the story. Who loves it when people are kind for no reason at all? I love that. It makes the world such an amazing, good place when people are kind for no reason at all, right? My friend comes out to my concert, my family concert, to support me, right? That is being kind for no reason at all. Being kind for no reason at all is making a pretty card and giving it to somebody you love. Being kind for no reason at all is saying to your mother, Mom, sit down. I'm going to vacuum the floor now. Do you ever say that to your mother? That's being kind. But here's what happened to me. I was in the northernmost town of the state of New Hampshire for the $3 million prize and the free trip to the moon. What is the name of that town? No, nobody has it. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's the same name as a big city in the United States. Nice try. That's it. Miami. No, a big city in Pennsylvania. You win the $1 million prize.
You said 3. You said 3.
Oh, the $3 million prize and the free trip to the moon.
No. I'll let that one go. You can have that.
No.
Okay.
This lady came up to me in that little town. I was in a little library telling stories to a great audience like this. She came up to me and she said like this. She said, I have a frog in my house, and my frog has to live with your frogs. And just to be nice, I'm putting my stuff away. It's a little teeny town. She goes home, and she comes back. And you want to see what she gave me just in case? And now thousands and thousands of people have heard this. She gave me that. And you would think after all these big ones, this little one would be nothing. But it's so amazing. This little one. As a matter of fact, when this little one starts singing in our world, I get so happy. When I first hear this, it makes my heart explode with happiness, because this comes right when I need it. What kind of frog is that? A spring peeper. Comes right at the beginning of spring. Mark, would you take this? Hold it with just 2 little fingers on its rear legs. And then over and over this. Okay, stop. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to make our frogs sing all together. But first we have to have a little celebration. We're probably going to have this happen this afternoon. Imagine this. you're out on a beautiful day like today, you will hear this. My littlest is orange. You might hear a little bit of this. And the whole world will get silent except for the wind and this. The world we live in is so amazing. The rain will come. It will fill the little streams. The little streams will fill the bigger streams. The bigger streams will fill the what? The rivers. And the rivers will flow down to the, what's that big thing of water? The ocean, the ocean. And all that water will go up into the sky, go back into the sky. And get in clouds and come down again. And all of us here, all these living things, will celebrate that beautiful rainstorm. Are you ready for our players? After the rainstorm, right? After the birds stop singing, the world gets quiet, a little thunder and a rainstorm. These frogs are so happy that they'll begin singing. If you want to hear the sound in real nature, go to a pond at dusk and you will hear this. Ready? Go nice. Oh, let's start with this one. Listen fast. And then this one. Real fast. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Let's add this one. Nice and slow. Close your eyes and listen. You can imagine this beautiful world that we get, this one world that we are in charge of taking care of. The youngest and the oldest. Okay, you can open your eyes and give the musicians a big hand. One of the great things we can do after taking care of this beautiful world we live in, one of the great things we can do is laugh and have a good time with people from one to, wow, we're in a room, we're 1 to about 70 in this room. Isn't that incredible? That's such a diverse room, it's so great. 1 to 29, 30, 40, yeah, 41. Mark hit what? Oh, Mark is 70. Yeah, and these two are, they're probably 16 or 17, right? Teenage. Yeah, thanks. Just for fun, the story is called How to Get Peanut Butter Off the Roof of Your Mouth. I got a terrible problem. It's terrible. I say I got a terrible problem when you start smiling. You're laughing. It runs in the family, I could see. It's a terrible problem. It's terrible because you see, last night, when I was 5 years old last night, guess what? I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich last night when I was 5 years old. And I got the peanut butter stuck up in there on the top of the roof of my mouth. And I didn't know what to do. See, I got peanut butter stuck in my mouth. What should I do? And my mother said, she said, that's easy. She said, all you have to do is drink milk, right? When I say right, you say right, right? Right? Right. So I poured a glass of milk and I drank it. And guess what? The peanut butter was still stuck on the roof of my mouth. So I didn't know what to do. And I went to my dad. And I said, my dad, like this, Daddy, Daddy, stop staring at your cell phone and listen to me. Daddy, I got a terrible problem. I got some peanut butter stuck in my mouth. What should I do? And you wouldn't believe it. You know what my daddy said? He said, all you have to do is drink milk. And I said like this, Daddy, I just drank a glass of milk already, and it was this big. And my daddy laughed like he did, and he said, relax, son, I have another idea. Here's what you do. You get some water that's very, very hot, right?
Right.
Not so hot that you burn your mouth, right?
Right.
You drink the water, it will melt the peanut butter, right?
Right.
So I got some water, I tested it carefully to make sure it wasn't too hot. My daddy really tested it. To make sure it wasn't too hot, and he poured it in a little teacup, and I drank it like so. And guess what? Guess what?
What?
Put your fingers out if you know. Wiggle your fingers if you know. Do it with me if you know. Get your hands up like this if you know. The peanut butter was still stuck in the roof of my mouth, but I just don't know what to do. I asked my mommy, my daddy, there's no one there. Who knows what I should do? Does anyone here know what I should do to get this peanut butter out of here? What? Use my finger and go, Oh, scrape it off. Scrape it off with my finger. That's kind of disgusting. But I'll try it. I better wash my hands in the sink here first with a little squirty soap. You sure, my finger?
Yeah.
You sure? You sure?
Sure.
You sure? You sure? Okay, here goes. I'll do it. This better work. Here goes. Here. Do I have to? I'll do it. Do I really have to? I do? Okay, here goes. Yeah, I'll do it. This better work. Oh. Oh, no. Now, my finger is stuck to the peanut butter. You vacuum cleaner. You come here, I'm gonna need you. Get up here. Get up here. Are you strong? Make some muscles. Show them.
Yeah.
Body back with this strong. Get over here. Put it out. Pull it out. Harder. Come on, pull it harder. It's your fault. Harder. Wait, stop. Stay down. You need to be strong. You, I need you. Get up here. Are you strong too? Turn around. Make some muscles. Show them. Both hands. This one too. Wait a second. Are you Superwoman? You are. Ready? You grab that. You grab here. Pull that. Hey everyone, look, I got the peanut butter off the roof of my mouth. Isn't that great? Oh no, look where the peanut butter's stuck now. It's stuck on my finger. What am I gonna do? The peanut butter's stuck. I'll just use this. You see this? This is my favorite spoon in the whole wide world. I bought it for $200 at an antique store right here in town. My favorite spoon, and I'll just scrape the peanut butter off my finger with my favorite spoon, and that'll work good, right? My favorite. See? The peanut butter's off my finger, see? What? You come here. Come here. What did you just say to me? Stuck in my what? It is? It is? The one I bought for her at the...
A waste of money.
Sit down. Oh, wait a second. I know how to get peanut butter off a spoon. That's easy. I knew that since I was 3 years old. When I was 3 years old, my mommy told me how to get peanut butter off a spoon. She said to me like this. My mommy did. She said, John, that's my name, John. Sweetheart. That's what my mommy called me. Sweetheart. She said, John, honey pie. She called me honey pie too. She said, if you ever want to get peanut butter off a spoon, it's easy. All you have to do is you just have to eat it like this, right? You just eat it like this. Yes, you do. You just eat it like this. You do. Oh no, the peanut butter is stuck on the roof of my mouth again. That is the end of that very ridiculously silly story. Time for me to go, so we'll sing one of this teeny tiny little song. Would you like to see my baby guitar?
Yeah.
It's really cute. It's right in here. It was just born, and it's really cute. It's so cute. So cute, you'd probably say, oh, when I take it out. Oh. Yeah. My baby guitar has a name. Does anyone know my baby guitar's name? Ukulele. And here's a celebration of this world. Here we go. Here's my lovely earth care song. It goes on and on and on your whole life long. Would you like to hear it again? Yeah. Would you? Okay. Here's my lovely earth care song. It goes on and on and on your whole life long. Would you like to hear it again, dear? Oh, he said yes. Here's my lovely earth care song. It goes on and on and on your whole life long. Would you like to hear it again? He said yes. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna have to go for some teenage help. Here's my lovely earth care song. It goes on and on and on your whole life long. And on and on and on your whole life long. And on your whole life long. You better say the right word. It goes on and on your whole life long. Would you like to hear it again? No. You better give her a big hand. I'll tell you what, here's the only way I end this program. If you will sing, wait, if you will stand up